Rotarians and guests, let me welcome you to our 2025 Blessin' Christmas Extravaganza, inspired by the spirit of our beloved impresario of Christmases past, John Henry Blessin. We present a program of music, stories, jokes, and fun that start our Christmas celebrations. Celebrations that continue until we step on the scales January 2nd. Wine memberships make a great New Year's present, so please take advantage of that. To begin, I extend a special welcome to the following guests, spouses of past Rotarians. I would like to ask you to stand when your name is called. Marie Goldfinch, Faye Kovacs, Pat Matthews, I saw Pat here. Pat's up. Okay, Margaret Mattice, I've seen Margaret. Anita Rogers, I saw her over here.
Stay standing.
And Doreen Roper. And please stand for applause. This year, we are sadly missing Rotary spouse Sally Jones. Sally frequently contributed to the Christmas program, especially the skit, not only as a performer, but as a superb costumer and craftsperson. Her kindness, good humor, and generosity epitomized the highest ideals of Rotary. Her spirit infuses our program today. I'd like to welcome our special guests from the world of Rotary. Welcome to our Christmas program, and please don't applaud until they've all been introduced. District Governor Isabel Hare and Dave. There they are. District Governor nominee designate Daryl Burnham and Krista. Met them earlier, they're here. There they are. District Governor Rod Thompson and Kathy. I know they're here because Rod's on the program a little later. District Governor Dennis Boyd and Maureen, they're here every year. Nice to see them again. Please applaud for our guests. And welcome to honorary Rotarians, Mayor Ken Popov and wife Gail, and Gail's uncle, of course, is a longtime Rotarian, John Wedler. Please applaud for our mayor. What a fine job he is doing for our city. Thank you, Ken. And welcome to our MLAs, Heather Moss and Assistant Cindy Evans. I think Heather's over. Please stand. So normally I start the program with some Christmas humor. However, today I begin with an important breaking business news item. YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook are merging to form a super media site, UTwitface. Oh boy, that exceeded my expectations. Thank you, Mark. Looking for a gift for Christmas this year? Here's one, an idea. A Canadian psychologist is selling a video that teaches you how to test your dog's IQ. Here's how it works. If you spend $12.99 for the video, your dog is smarter than you. Boy, we're hitting today. Speaking of psychologists, this morning I received a surprise gift basket from my psychiatrist for Christmas. It arrived shrink wrapped. They get going downhill. And then there was my friend who bought a brand new hearing aid as a Christmas present for himself. It's the best in the world, he said. What type is it, I asked. And he said, 10 past 12. Getting cheaper. It was Christmas Eve at the meat counter, and a woman was anxiously picking over the last few remaining turkeys in the hope of finding a large one. In desperation, she called over the butcher's assistant and said, "Excuse me, do these turkeys get any bigger?" "No, madam," he replied, "they're all dead." Yeah, just increasing in intensity. Thank goodness I only have one more. I finished with a story that will no doubt resonate with Mayor Ken and some of you store owners and many local residents. 3 buildings in town were overrun by squirrels. The town hall, the hardware store, and the church. The town hall bought in some rats. The mayor brought some rats in. But after they were all eating the files and making a mess of the offices, the mayor got rid of the predators, and soon the squirrels came back. The hardware store humanely trapped the squirrels and set them free outside of town, but 3 days later, the squirrels climbed back in. Only the church came up with an effective solution. They baptized the squirrels and made them members. Now they see them only at Christmas and Easter. Oh, there's some truth to that one, is there? Sam Dunbar and Nigel Lenny joined together to create a dynamic harmonic duo. They call themselves -2.
There's only two of us, but we'll sing twice. Two times two is great.
Yeah, this first number we're going to do is actually a traditional French carol that was translated into English in 1867 and has been part of the Christmas celebrations ever since.
Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria in excelsis Deo. Shepherds, why this jubilee? Why your joyous strains prolong? What the gladsome tidings be, which inspire your heavenly song? Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Other number we're going to do is actually Google tells us that it's the second most recorded Christmas song ever. It was originally written in 1946, first recorded by Guy Lombardo's orchestra with the Andrews Sisters. In barbershop we used to call it an "oh yeah" song, because if you don't know the opening verse, you really won't know which song it is until we get to the main part.
Over the ground lies a mantle of white, a heaven of diamonds shines down through the night. Two hearts are thrilling in spite of the chill in the weather. Love knows no season and love knows no clime. Romance can blossom most any old time. Here in the open we're walking and hoping together. Sweet two alone. Sleigh bells ring, ring-a-ling, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along. on, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman, and then pretend that he is Parson Brown. Hey Parson, he'll say, are you married? We'll say, no man. But you can do the job when you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire, to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland, walking in a winter wonderland.
As Michael Berger, our past president, publicly observed at a Rotary International Conference, the rotations and music at our meetings are what make our club unique and fun to attend. With Joanne Hankey, a regular pianist away in France for a good portion of the year, guest artist James Newhouse, who's coming to the podium now, has sat down at the keys and capably filled in. Among the annual highlights of our Christmas program are the reflections on Christmas past as presented by individual club members. This year, City Councillor Nicole Reid is the first to share her recollection.
Oh Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. My Rotary reminisce. You know, for most people, it's just decor. Lights, sparkles, something the cat knocks over. But for me, my family Christmas tree is basically a giant glittering autobiography. If you ever want to know the entire history of the Reid family, you don't need a scrapbook. You just need to stand in front of our tree and take it all in. It's my favorite kind of time machine, and it only comes out once a year. Brad and I put our first tree together in 1996 with a budget of call it romantically tiny. At that time of my life, I seemed to have a lot of extra time on my hands, and so I got creative, and I made ornaments. I found branches that were turned into hearts and stockings and tiny trees. I tied bows out of ribbons like I was starring in my own dollar store HGTV show. And honestly, some of them are still on my tree today. They're a reminder of those early years where we had no idea what we were doing, but we were in it together. And also a reminder that hot glue burns hot. As the years went by, the tree grew right along with our family. Front and center, every year without fail, are two of the most beautiful porcelain angels you'll ever see. They represent our daughters, Michaela and Taylor. Every time I put them on the tree, I hear their little voices again, asking things like, "Mom, can we just open one present?" Or "Who ate the last chocolate from the Advent calendar?" And then there's the baby's first Christmas ornaments, which proudly prove that once upon a time, we were all younger, rounder, and slept more. The preschool and kindergarten photo ornaments also make their annual appearance. You know the ones, glitter, puzzle pieces all glued on by the teachers who absolutely went home on December 15th and poured themselves a restorative glass of wine. Those ornaments always get prime real estate on the tree. They're actually the heart of it. When Taylor helps with decorating the tree, she makes sure that all of hers are at the top of the tree, all together, showcasing her amazing creative abilities. Because we used to own a restaurant, the Christmas season was bustling with parties, family gatherings, and New Year's celebrations. After the holidays, we'd take the girls on a little family adventure to rejuvenate and connect as a family again. 4 days, some were special, and every time we'd pick up a Christmas ornament to bring home. That's how Disneyland made it to our tree, Victoria, Great Wolf Lodge, San Francisco, and San Jose. Honestly, our tree has better travel history than most influencers. We didn't stop there. We kept collecting ornaments from everywhere life took us. Mexico, St. Louis. Yes, we even have one from the Budweiser tour in St. Louis because nothing says holiday spirit like beer. London, Arizona, Leavenworth. Taylor even traveled to Pittsburgh for a hockey tournament and brought home a Pittsburgh Penguins ball tree ornament. Michaela went off to Lindenwood University and added her own little touch of Missouri each year to our tree. Our hockey billets all represented with tiny hockey skate ornaments, and an RV hangs there too, reminding us of camping trips with friends where cheers to good friends happen. Daily, as somewhere, it's always 5 o'clock. And because our family is nothing if not honest, we also have, yes, an ornament of a dumpster fire. The official symbol of 2020 and 2021, I consider it historical documentation of different times that we won't ever forget. There's a pretzel and a beer stein from Leavenworth, and a nod to the year we decided carbs and Bavarian charm were the best way to kick off December. And it fits right in, because frankly, our tree is less Martha Stewart and more local museum, curated by a sentimental raccoon. I love every inch of it. One of my favorite traditions was putting the star on top. The girls took turns each year, and you would think they were fighting over who got to raise the Stanley Cup. We'd lift them up, they'd wobble, the star would wobble, the tree would wobble. It was a high-stakes moment every single time. But once the star was on, we wrapped the whole tree in a giant ribbon, like giving it a big hug to hold all those memories in place. So when I stand in front of our Christmas tree each December, I don't just see decorations. I see my gratitude. I see the places we've been, the people we love, the stories we still tell, even the hard years we survived. Every moment is a tiny chapter of our family story. A reminder that life is made up of all these small moments, strung together like lights, creating something warm and bright. This time of year reminds us that the best gifts aren't found in the stories. They're the memories we've built, the laughter we've shared, and the people we've walked through life with. In our home, the tree holds all of that. So, oh Christmas tree, you beautiful, sparkly, sentimental time capsule, thanks for reminding me how lucky I am. And thanks to all of you, my Rotary family, for being part of our story too. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Our club is honored today by the presence of dignitaries and friends from the world of Rotary. Thank you all for the time to share with us their Christmas program. We especially appreciate District Governor Isabel Martinez-Hare for joining us and recognize the tremendous work she does throughout the year on behalf of the members of District 5050. I now invite you, Isabel, to come forward and offer us your Christmas message.
It's been a tremendous privilege, and I've felt it most sincerely, most dearly in my heart to be your district governor this year. Today I've had the opportunity to meet many of you around the room. And I'd like to ask, how many in this room are not Rotarians? You really should be. And I invite you to really do connect with all the Rotarians in the room, because it's important. What Rotary does in the community has tremendous impact. We need your voice. We want your voice in the conversations. Today, we are surrounded by a number of district leadership. I don't know where Robin is in the room, but Robin Curtis is my district conference chair, and she also chairs the Climate Action Group in Chilliwack, which was founded by the Rotary Club of Chilliwack. Robin, where are you? Okay, right in the light. So, thank you so much for being here. Thank you also for all of the board of directors. Can you please stand if you're on the board of directors for the Rotary Club of Chilliwack? The Rotary Club of Chilliwack is a leader in the community. They are known, I look at the public image records all the time, and there you have the Rotary Club of Chilliwack stepping up, doing innovative things, doing innovative projects, taking care of their community. And that is something that, trust me, all those Rotarians, thank you so much, and all those going to be soon Rotarians, because you put up your hand. This is an organization you really want to be a part of. They get things done. They do it with intention, with purpose. And this is what Christmas and December means to me. It's a time to recognize all the amazing people that we have around this room, around our communities. How privileged we are to be Canadian, to live in Canada, to have the experiences and be able to step up and do the things that we need to do in the community. Thank you all. Thank you to the past district governors in the room that I know have served with their heart and soul for the benefit of Rotary. Thank you to all the community leaders, the mayor, councillors, the MLAs, the government officials that are here today because they care, and that they also recognize the tremendous amount of work we need to do collectively, collaboratively in our communities so that we have stronger British Columbia, so that we have a stronger community, and that we are here to support each other. That is what really draws me to Rotary. Each of us are connected through Rotary. We have each other's backs. We understand with purpose and intention where we need to be, what we need to do. We step up and we do it. So thank you so much for the Rotary Youth Exchange students for sharing your beautiful perspective and the amazing entertainment that we had today. I now know why nobody likes to help me in the kitchen. Because that's where I do my singing. And that really gives me an idea, okay, maybe I should, take some notes from all this beautiful musical talent that we have in this room. Thank you so much for all that each of you do to make a difference in our community. And thank you to Dave for being my support. He's my public image guy. He's my navigator, my husband Dave. I really appreciate it. And thank you all. Take care. A blessed, blessed Christmas and wonderful holidays to each and every one of you. Thank you.
I'd also like to give a shout out to Joanne. I had to learn one piece to do today. Indeed, let's give her a round of applause. I had to learn one piece to do today, but Joanne, of course, has worked on a number of things with a number of different people throughout this, and each and every year she provides tremendous support to all the performers here, and I know with the rotations when she's here and not in France. So thank you, Joanne, for working with me. It's always a pleasure.
Christmas programs, past President Julie Unger has made some truly remarkable and memorable presentations. We are so glad she is returning today with a special Christmas message I'm sure you will all appreciate. Julie.
That is a really old picture.
You didn't send me one.
Sorry, my fault. I am pleased to share with you a poem entitled Amazing Peace by the late, great Dr. Maya Angelou. Thunder rumbles in the mountain passes, lightning rattles the eaves of our houses. Flood waters await us in the avenues. Snow falls upon snow, to avalanche over unprotected villages. The sky slips low and gray and threatening. We question ourselves. What have we done to so affront nature? We worry God. Are you there? Are you there really? Does the covenant you made with us hold still? Into this climate of fear and apprehension enters Christmas. Streaming lights of joy, ringing bells of hope, and singing songs of forgiveness. High up in the bright air, the world is encouraged to come away from rancor, come the way of friendship. It is the glad season. Thunder ebbs into silence, and lightning sleeps quietly in the corner. Flood waters recede into memory. Snow becomes a yielding cushion to aid us as we make our way to higher ground. Hope is born again in the face of children, and it rides on the shoulders of our aged as they walk into their sunsets. Hope spreads around the earth, brightening all the things, even hate, which crouches breeding in dark corridors. In our joy, we think we hear a whisper. At first, it is too soft, then only half heard. We listen carefully. As it gathers strength, we hear a sweetness. The word is peace. It is loud now. It is louder, louder than the sounds of bombs exploding. We tremble at the sound. We are thrilled by its presence. It is what we have hungered for, not just the absence of war, but true peace, a harmony of spirit, a comfort of courtesies, security for our beloveds and their beloveds. We clap hands and welcome Christmas, the peace of Christmas. We beckon this good season to wait a while with us. We, Baptist and Buddhist, Methodist and Muslim, say come, peace. Come and fill us and our world with your presence. We, the Jew and the Jainist, the Catholic and the Confucian, implore you to stay a while with us so we may learn by your shimmering light how to look beyond complexion and see humanity. How to look beyond complexion and see community. It is Christmas time, a halting of hate time. On this platform of peace, we can create a language to translate ourselves and to each other. At this holy instant, we celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ into the great religions of the world. We jubilate the precious advent of trust. We shout with glorious tongues at the coming of hope. All the earth's tribes loosen their voices to celebrate the promise of peace. We, angels and mortals, believers and non-believers, look heavenward and speak the word aloud, peace. We look at our world and speak the world aloud, peace. We look at each other and into ourselves, and we say without shyness or apology or hesitation, peace, my brother. Peace, my sister. Peace, my soul. Peace.
Christmas is not a day for us. Some start even in October. They start decorating and putting things, but inside, not outside. But Christmas in December start when you start walking or driving by and you start smelling something very delicious. This thing here. This is my mom, by the way. This is fresh. I took it yesterday. So we call this klecha, and that's something very traditional that you will see in those houses. Now remember, in my previous presentation, we talked about our neighbors. 7 neighbors, they are families. So 7 neighbors this side, across of them 7 neighbors, 7 neighbors this side, 7 neighbors this side. You have to give them that. And our house was a corner. So we had 7 here, 7 here, 7 here, 7 here. So when we do that, it will be a lot to do. So they usually start at least 15 days before Christmas Day. They prepare that, and then we also give it to some relatives. So when they go to say Merry Christmas, they will bring that with them. During that time, some priests might start visiting families to check who is in need and who is wealthy to help. So that's part of the tradition as well. Now, Christmas Eve day comes, everybody goes to the church. Remember the squirrel we were talking about? Yeah, everybody goes to the church. And the churches that we're talking about, they are huge. They are like 2,000, 3,000 people can go there in that day. So usually church starts around 5 or 6 p.m. And it's very long because what will happen, so I just need to show you a little bit about this flecha here, I forgot. So I cut them here. This is walnut inside. This is, I see it, this is coconut. This one is empty inside. And then, I think there was a date one. Maybe I passed it. And then this one is pistachio. This is not a baklava. It's very similar, but it's slightly different. And this is how we lay them, so when visitors come. And yeah, so that's a lot of baking. That's even here. It's still a lot, right? Yeah, it's a lot of... we gain a lot of weight. So churches start, and it's very long service because we do so many things. First, everybody go out in the church. It's cold, but it's Alberta summer cold, not cold. But we go outside. We turn off all the lights, every light, and then we burn fire. Like, might have a picture here. We burn this fire here. And then we start lighting candles from that fire. So we believe Jesus getting born, He is the light. And we take our candles and light them. Jesus coming to our life, starting our life with His light in our life. And then we move back to the church. And as you see here, the kids, they have their candles. Now imagine 2,000, 3,000 people doing that. After that, the services start. So they might take baby Jesus with them inside and put him where he belongs in the nativity. And then we start the service. Comes the communion. Well, not everybody is allowed to touch that. Only the priest, 2,000 people. We might have 2, 3 priests, so that might take an hour. Another hour when we were outside. Another hour before that to find parking. And then once we are done, we go outside, and then you have to remember who from your relatives came to this church. So you have to find them and say Merry Christmas to them. That has to be very fresh. And then another hour, good luck finding how to go out of the parking, because there's no rules. You come first, you park wherever you like. And then that gets full, then they start another row beside it, and another row beside it. So eventually everybody has to leave after another, and then we go home around 10 p.m., something like that. Phones start. We have relatives outside the country. So they will start calling us to say Merry Christmas to us. And we have to take every single call. We have to talk to every single person. All of us. So in my family, we were just 5. So the phone has to go through the 5. And then if they are 5, so 5 by 5, that's 25. And then another relative will call. And this is how it ends that day. We might eat something and yeah. And then the next day, that's where we celebrate. But we wake up very early, because now we have to call the other people and tell them Merry Christmas. I remember how it goes. And it's so expensive to call outside from Iraq, to call these other countries, so it has to be very fast. So anyways, my dad would wake up very early. Hey, son, you need to talk to this, everybody. Anyways, and then somehow, with no problems, somehow they managed to make arrangement that you celebrate with your extended family for lunch, and then with the other extended family from the mother's side, for example, for dinner. That's the first day. You go to the oldest people first, and then you go to the brothers, one after another. Basically, we are celebrating every single day, at least 3-4 times, and you have to visit the relatives. You take some klecha with you and visit them. And then also you just go drink wine or coffee or something, so many coffees. I was told when I was that age, drinking coffee make my mustache grow, so we didn't drink coffee at the time. Yeah, anyway, so that finished here. Then we start visiting the extended family. But that doesn't end because we have obviously a lot of people. And then New Year comes, we have to do it again. But here's another thing that happened. Because we have two different types of churches. Some churches follow the Gregorian calendar, and others don't. So January 6th, we have another Christmas. And so my parents, one is Catholic, so that will be December 25, and then my father's side, they're the Orthodox, so they are the January 6th. So we celebrate again. Basically, it ends in about like a month or so, but that doesn't really end because you might not see all your friends and you forgot someone. So even if you saw someone in February or March, you still tell them, hey, Merry Christmas, I didn't see you for a while. And that's what we do for Christmas. Thank you very much, and Merry Christmas to all of you.
And we'll now play two selections accompanied by guest artist and local music legend, Rudy Sass.
membership committee have been working very hard on innovative and efficient ways to attract members. So, welcome to the fastest new member orientation in district history. 4-way test speed dating. New member Jane, you have exactly 90 seconds with each of us. But remember, you can only use the 4-way test. Ready, set, go!
Mr. Roger. Mr. Roger! Is it the truth?
What? The tooth? No. My teeth are fine. I've just had new dentures made. They cost me $2,300. Hey, Brad, can I claim them on the, will you pay the...
No. Dental expenses are not a charity purpose. Unless we pass a motion to help people in polio-stricken areas so that we can help them with their dental services. But no dentures for you. Move!
Brad, is it fair to all concerned that I pay my dues quarterly instead of annually?
Quarterly? No, that would mean 4 invoices, 4 envelopes, 4 stamps, 4 trips to the post office. Well, I guess I could email them to you one bill at a time, but no, I mean, if everyone found out in the club that they'd want to do it too, and that's 92 members, and 4 times a year, that's 92 times, that's a lot of emails. No, pay your dues annually, or we'll put your membership for auction on eBay.
But...
Move!
President Ralph, would it still build goodwill and better friendship if I only attended 2 meetings next month? I'm getting married and it's my honeymoon.
Jane, marriage is lovely, but Rotary is eternal. You can Zoom from the beach. Just think, sun, sand, cold beer, and camera on.
What's that about a beach? I lost my hearing aid at English Bay Beach in 1978. Can I get reimbursed for that?
Well, we're not establishing a hearing aid to 3 replacement fund.
Back to Brad.
Brad, will it be beneficial to all concerned if at lunch on Fridays I pay for the full meal lunch, but I only eat a salad and bread because I'm a vegetarian?
Yes! That's what charity type I'm talking about. We like that charity. Oh, 100 beneficial to the treasury!
Congratulations, Jane. You have successfully passed the 4-way test. Here is your badge.
Yep, that'll be $24.50 and $6 for the engraving. Will that be cash or e-transfer?
But I thought my membership...
No, they used to be free, but we've had to make some cutbacks, Jane. We have expenses. We have scholarships. We have the Premier's Fund, the President's Fund. Yeah.
There's no free lunches at Rotary anymore.
That, Jane, is service above self.
It's 12 o'clock at the curling club. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's some old men sitting next to me. But that's the way that it always has been. They say, son, won't you say you're a visitor? We'll introduce you to the club. While we value your joy of your fellowship, we want first in line for the grub. Oh, la 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 diddy da, la la diddy da da dum. Sing us a song, you're the funny man. Sing us a song today. Well, we're all full of prime rib and alcohol, and we'll probably nap anyway. Now Todd at the bar, he's a friend of mine. He practices law and estates. So he's quick with a clause and there's hardly a pause as he floors you with his legal rates. He says, Steve, I believe this is killing me, as his shoulders sag into a hunch. I just got up to refill my coffee cup, and Richard Prosy ate my lunch. Oh, la 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 diddy da, la la diddy da da da. Old Bill had a real estate brokerage, but he ain't sold a house in a while. Now they call him curmudgeon without any fudging. It's been 20 years since he smiled. And our president's practicing medicine as the businessmen chew on their ham. And by way of disclosure, you best not bend over or he'll slip you a prostate exam. Sing us a song, you're the funny man. Sing us a song today. Well, we're all full of prime rib and alcohol, and we'll probably nap anyway. Well, it's a pretty good crowd for a Christmas show. I guess they all come for the booze. Oh, the buffet is great, but the acts are cut great. Well, at least you got time for a snooze. And the rotations sound like $1,000,000, and the funny man smells of despair. And they stand at the bar and say, where's his guitar? He was funnier last year, I swear. Oh, la 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 diddy da, la la diddy da da dum. Sing us a song, you're the funny man. Sing us a song today. Well, we're all full of prime rib and alcohol, and we'll probably nap anyway. Everybody, sing us a song, we're the funny man. Sing us a song today. Well, we're all full of prime rib and alcohol, and we'll probably nap anyway.
time of the year.
With the kids jingle belling
And everyone telling to be off the chair.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all. With those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
There'll be
Mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing, loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It's the happiest season of all. There'll be
Parties for hosting
marshmallows for toasting and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the
wonderful
year.
time.
There'll be much mistletoeing.
Hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near.
It's the most wonderful time.
It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time
Of the year.
Wonderful time of the year.
Come to the end of the program once again, and it's my privilege, on behalf of my co-chairs, Joanne Hankey and Ian Fenwick, to extend our thanks. First of all, to Chef Scott and his team and our corporate host, the Chilliwack Curling Club, who look after us so well. To past District Governor Carol Tickleman and assistants for organizing ticket distributions and seating arrangements. To past President Shelley McDonald for decor, including the poinsettias, courtesy of Brian Minter, and you're welcome to take the ones off the table, but please don't fight over them. To Andrew Crosby and Corbin Bailey for the setup and return of the staging graciously loaned us by the Cultural Center, and to Mike Evans for once again gifting us the use of his Follow Spotlight. To the Mistletones director, past President Deborah, and accompanist and musical arranger Joanne Hankey. To the Rotations for their special gift of music, including guest musicians Ruby Sass, James Newhouse, and Keith Jordan. And to all the participants, our honored guests, including the widows and our past club members, and especially our amazing MC, my dear friend Ian Fenwick. And finally, to each and every one of you for joining us today. Now, please join me and the Mistletones in our traditional finale of White Christmas.